Sausage. Hello, and welcome to another episode of First, the show where I talk about my first impressions about a game. This episode is all about Battle Brothers, a turn-based tactical RPG with pretty simplistic visuals and gameplay that may be good, but I don't know because the game fails to teach new players how anything works, even though it does recommend playing the tutorial, which I started and I was like, is this the tutorial? When is the tutorial going to kick in? Did I already play through the tutorial? Was that first just fight the tutorial and that's it? Because you're not really, you didn't teach me anything there, and you're not teaching me anything now, and what's the tutorial not? And recommends playing the game on the easiest difficulty, even if you have a lot of experience in tactical RPGs, because this is a brutal game, a hard game, and a game that will likely frustrate you if you don't know what's going on or are not accustomed to how everything works. And you won't be if you just play the game, because, like I said, the game fails to teach you how to play or how anything really works. And because of that, this is going to be the shortest episode, maybe of all time for First, not just for the time being, but maybe of all time, because I didn't play much of it. I played it for maybe 30 minutes and fell off because I didn't know what I was really doing. I played a few battles and I won, but I won because I just was brute forcing it and playing on the easiest difficulty. The strategy, if you want to call it that, was in no way something that would work if I was playing on anything other than baby mode. And that wasn't fun, but Battle Brothers just does nothing to welcome new players to its world and everything going on within it. And because of that, because it doesn't bring me in and tell me how everything works, I stopped caring about the story and the characters and everything else. I didn't care about any of it because I didn't know how everything worked. So it doesn't matter if the world might be interesting, if the characters might be interesting, because I just don't know how the systems work and what's going on, because there's apparently a tutorial there. They say there is. I started it with the tutorial, checklisted and everything, on baby mode, just like the game told me to do as a new player, and at no point did it teach me anything. Not how the systems work, how the controls work, what I should be doing, what are good strategies, or how I should tackle this situation or that situation, how I go from here to here. Nothing. It then gave me a list of objectives and didn't tell me how to do those. Of course, they're pretty simple objectives, but in a game like this, the biggest hurdle is always that initial onboarding process. If you can bring new players in and teach them how everything works so that they can engage and enjoy the systems you put in front of them. And if you don't do that, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I can go onto YouTube and look up some videos of how to play the game and discover that this may be one of my favorite games of all time. That's not YouTube's job. That's your job as a developer to get me into your game. Making me seek outside resources in order to get into your game? No, I don't care. If the onboarding doesn't happen within the game itself, if I have to go outside, I'm done. I'm gone. So because of that, Battle Brothers to me is a hard pass. I don't recommend it to anyone unless what I just said doesn't bother you at all and you don't mind doing all that, because maybe the game is actually really good. I don't know. I have so many other games to play, and if Battle Brothers doesn't want to teach me how to play it itself, then I'm going to go elsewhere, because if it doesn't want to give me some of its time, I'm not going to give it any more of my time. Anywho, that will do it. I can, of course, be found pretty much everywhere at PX Sausage. If you'd like to see me streaming games like Battle Brothers, you can do so over at twitch.tv/PX Sausage. If you haven't already on the YouTubes, please do like, subscribe, hit that bell, all that jazz. And if you'd like to see even more content and more nonsense and the art I make as well, you can go over to pixelatedsausage.com. And if you see something you like art-wise, you can purchase a print of the piece you fancy. And if you fancy the site in general and anything that we do, please go over to patreon.com/pxs and support us that way. As always, thank you for watching or listening. I hope you enjoy this here episode, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Bye!